has to be.
I'm Robert. You're Ned.
Fair enough.
Fair.
Still, it's a vassal relationship.
And this is the Hound and the Mountain.
Yeah, but
Two brothers.
I want to break them down to peasants,
Right.
so we can go
They
all
are
the way through.
peasants.
So we could say,
Disgusting.
Lemaire could be perhaps Little Tooth, and then Noah maybe a peasant. Again, this has nothing to do with you sending me mean texts. It could be anyone. It could be.
Yes. No, you're clearly a peasant.
So they figured. So like, we would just dominate each other all day long, and then the military was for like noble born. So like the noble borns would go out and be like, let's go conquer, and they'd be like, yeah, and like fight people and all that stuff. And then they figured out, they're like, all right, if we give the peasants, if we give the peasants a little bit of land and then give them coins and say like, hey, this is money, come bring us money. I think I talked about this before. Just bring us a little bit of money. It's called taxes. Otherwise, we'll fucking kill you. So then you're working the farm, and they're like, hey, the farm's kind of falling behind. You had a bad crop. Let's get some of those boys going into the army, and we'll give you some money. So then they figured out they had a free peasantry. They would take the farmers' sons and put them into war, and let basically the poor people go start doing their conquering for them. And it worked out awesome. But the problem was, in order to conquer, you need more money. So then they would go get mines. They would take people over, get slaves to mine more money so they can get more soldiers. And the whole thing kind of went on and on and on. But pretty sick. So that's how we live in a free peasantry right now. So you free your peasants, but then you draft all of the children, and you make it like hard for them to kind of get ahead. But you offer make sure the military is like a significant amount of money, just enough. And you just constantly just keep milling people over. That's why you can't let people get too affluent, because the military enlistment falls off. So, dude, they like have documents saying all this stuff. There was India, Rome, Greece. Dude, Greece was fucking hilarious too, because in Greece they didn't do when money first came out, Greeks, you had a farm. So you saw money, and the commerce was for kind of peasants. You're like, ew, dude. And as an affluent Greek, you just trained for the Olympics. So you would just like try to get, you would stay on your farm, like eat
you got
grapes.
naked wrestle.
Yeah, you would naked wrestle, and then you would just fuck boys. Like that was a big rite of passage.
It was a paradise.
It was Guy heaven.
It was Guy heaven. It was Guy
So you would wrestle, train, argue philosophically, and then be like, let's get one. I like that boy. I'm going to train him. And you would like give this boy everything you know.
That's like how I approached open mic comedy. I was like, I like that boy. I brought in the young Mexer, and I plowed him
for spots.
I sunk my dong into him deep.
You had to, dude. And then that would be, I mean, that gets into another thing too of it's called homosexual reproduction. So there's like, you can reproduce with a woman, but your offspring, your biological offspring is going to be half that woman. If you want a pure son, you have a young boy in a homosexual relationship, and you download your entire spirit into that person, and then that's another part of your legacy that's more truly
Did you tell Bill this?
No, I haven't told him.
That was like a tip he was on.
Really?
He was like, I mean, it doesn't have to be. He was like, it would be cooler if guys could just marry other guys and reproduce with guys. He said that.
It's tough staying in the closet when you're autistic, dude.
Yeah, and it's funny too, because he's like autistic gay. He's not doing it because he's just sexually attracted. He's doing it. He's like, because I like being around guys more.
For sure.
It'd be cooler if we could just be around each other. And then just you find another. I think his explanation. This is war mode. Listen to it.
Yeah.
He's talking about you got to find other guys that you get along with. Like you and me are pals.
Sure.
You and me could have a son.
True.
An elite son combined. Autistic and drunk.
Damn. That's a sick idea.
Unstoppable for yeah.
Now he sold me.
I figured.
So you can have like
autistically sound.
You can have a traditional monogamous heterosexual marriage
where you both have you have a son.
But then two dudes could squat up in like a different type of arrangement.
Yes.
That'd be pretty tight.
Two straight guys could adopt a kid.
Yeah, that's actually a good idea. And then they just go back and forth between
households.
households.
You can just chuck and Larry a kid.
That's awesome.
You know, we could fake be gay, get married, and adopt a child.
Well, I don't understand why. I don't understand why.
I don't know if you'd have to be.
Why do you have to be gay to adopt a child? I think that's unfair. I think as a heterosexual, we should be able to have our heterosexual Christian households and then adopt a son together as an. We would be that person's guardian and have joint custody almost.
We start basically a barracks. You and me could move in together.
Yeah.
Kill your parents.
For sure. 100%.
Take the compound.
Yeah, I got to take that over for sure.
You have to poison the well.
For the good of the boy.
Poison the well over there.
I could, literally.
Put a goat's head in the well. I'll supply it. Yeah. Get a goat's head, put it in the well.
That'll render my sister financially insolvent. Uh-huh. That way you could swoop in there. Perfect.
She can live.
Well, that's what I'm saying, but she would be very dependent.
Yes.
I mean, she works, but yeah.
Nothing compared to the coinage we're going to be stacking with all these boys.
We need to start a mint. That's the thing. We got to start making our own coins. That was the big thing. You start a mint. You would just go in, extract metals, and then do currency. and then have those people you paid to go take other metals from other people, make currency, get more soldiers, get more slaves.
So once we've taken out your parents, and rendered everyone pretty weak, through whatever disease the goat's head will inflict.
Maybe I can do a bit of an ergot.
Just put
infection.
the goat's head in the pool. Yeah. I don't think it'll keep them
that
out.
wouldn't affect.
They won't notice.
Yeah, that would
not going to stop the cannonballs.
That'd be tossed
and the jackknife.
Yeah, that would just be tossed back and forth like a pool volleyball.
Then we set up a barracks. We start adopting kids. Bring them in, train them up, get them jacked.
True.
Get them supple.
Yep.
Have our way with them if need be.
If need be,
obviously not out of anything other than
Greek philosophy.
Greek philosophy, respecting Western thought.
I just don't want democracy to die. So.
Yes, so obviously we're going to have sex with the kids we've adopted.
Just so they totally understand our lessons.
Yes.
100%.
You got to hammer it home.
100%, yeah.
And then I don't know where to go from there. That's probably as far as the plan goes.
I think that's what the allegory of the cave was about. It's just a guy like 69ing. Like, can you, if a hairy butthole is in front of your face as you suck your master's dick, can you really see what's happening, dude?
I can't believe people think this podcast sucks.
Are you kidding me? Come on.
It's just you and me sitting there like, we should fuck kids. No, we would never. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah, dude. That could have been the downfall of Greece, man.
They got too butt friendly.
The lower classes were like
they got real butt
enterprising,
hungry.
Enterprising and doing things, and the elites were like, that's disgusting.
Yeah,
and just like sat around, kicked some ideas around, and then the Romans fucking came through.
My headache's going away. You charmed it out of me.
Ancient history, dude.
That's all I needed. I've been working on where are we at time wise. I listened to. I don't want to give it away. This will give the topic away for sure. But I've been listening to this book on tape that I thought was the book on the Civil War. It's called Killer Angels.
Yeah.
It's the movie Gettysburg is based off of it. And since I was a McCusker about that movie when I grew up, I was fully McCusker watching this movie. I watched it every fucking day. And so now I know the dialogue. They took it from the book. So I'm listening to this book, and I just know I can see every scene.
Damn, so you're watching the movie?
I'm watching the movie while listening to the audiobook at night. It's pretty tight.
That's fucking awesome, dude.
But it's fiction. I didn't know the book was fiction.
What?
It's supposed to be like the definitive Civil War novel. Well, I mean, it's a novel, but it's a fucking fiction. It's like first person from every character, from every like historical figure. It's just made up.
You think? You think it was supplemented by facts?
This is what they would say. Yeah, it definitely was.
Oh, but
absolutely,
of course they're going to throw in the dialogue.
But it's just almost, it reads like a script. Like it reads like, I don't know. But then they just made everybody so like back then you would speak like romantically.
Probably.
You'd be like, yeah, that was like how they talked back then. They're like, oh, my old brother. Yeah, it's good to see you, Pete.
Dude, that was back.
Oh, we really licked him over there. We gave him hell, didn't we? Yeah, you certainly did. I can always trust on you, my old war horse, Pete. Like, and it was making me like, because that's how like you'd read. That's true. That's how they like. That's how they wrote. That's how they like. Think if in the future they look back at us and the way we talk, we're like, yo, like if they. So we're getting a hold of their like personal letters and their diaries and shit. So like their letters back and forth are like, dearest Robert, oh dear friend, how I've missed you so. I think about you from time to time, like stuff like that. If they found, and that's how we just assume they spoke because of their correspondence. Yeah. If they found our texts, oh my God, like 100 years from now, they would be like, "It's so fucking litty right now, bro. Fuck you. What?" Like just, you know. Does that make sense?
It's gonna be horrible. I've thought about the.
I wonder if their correspondence was a little different than how they spoke. Is what I'm saying.
You think they strictly spoke in
like we don't
ironic
speak
ebonics
like
when they saw each other?
Yeah, like shit, Stonewall, my motherfucking man.
No, they probably talk like that, dude.
I believe I believe they did.
In the 15th century, there was a whole art of like making a sick facial expression the entire day of just being like. We talked about countenance before, dude. Just fucking. You would go to the town square. There was nothing to do at all. That was the other thing, too. They used to just, like, run out of money, and you'd be like, fuck, all that money's gone. And you would just sit there and be like...
Yeah, they got tricked. The same way my whole family did. Just a whole town would be like, fuck, we're out of wheat. They took all the wheat.
Well, that was originally money was for the upper class, and the way it trickled down to lower class was because soldiers finally started looting. Once they made a lot of money, a soldier would conquer another like advanced army.
Yeah.
Like just like shitty guys would get like, sweet, we have money, and just spend it on bullshit, and then that's how like they said the money started to circulate to the population. Wasn't supposed to get to the lower class. Soldiers would just buy hookers and like beef jerky, and everyone was like, "Dude, we're fucking.
Yeah.
These are our two main exports."
That was a medieval rest stop. Most towns is just like here's a Slim Jim and a hand job. Fucking get back out there, do what you got to do. Just cutting heads off of barbarians.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, the Civil War.
ruled.
That's what it's gonna be.
For sure. Dude.
That's what the history podcast will be.
So it'll just be people like, "My dearest
John, oh boy, how I've missed you so."
Oh, so fucking.
There was
funny.
two guys that like loved each other. And it's
the best.
Two guys that were like best friends. They're like through our lens, clearly gay dudes.
Do you think so?
Winfield Scott and Armstead, and one of them charged the other one at Pickett's charge.
What?
So towards the end of the battle, and yes, they're like, "Oh God, they've killed old Winfield." Like it's just so. They're like, "I think he's over the hill there, Jeb. Could I go speak to him, please?" It's like, sure.
Yes.
Talk to your old pal.
Oh my
like
god!
Two dudes be like, "I've missed you. I've thought about you."
Oh,
Just two dudes that were gay, clearly gay. Like, I love you.
Someone who was telling me this, I forget who it was. They were saying that they've studied like some of the muskets in the I think Revolutionary War, and they said a lot of the people didn't want to like a lot of people fake shot, and like they would just overstuff them and like keep just putting bullets on bullets on bullets.
That's in a movie.
Was that what it was?
I think it's in Gettysburg.
Was it? There's people who just were like, I don't want to shoot this guy.
I think there's a character, this Irish guy, who's turns out was totally made up. Spent my whole life thinking there was an Irish guy in the 20th Maine that ruled.
It's fake.
Fake news.
Sucks.
Yeah, he's like, they just keep loading, Colonel. They never fire a shot. Yeah, I heard it in that. I know it's in that.
Someone was saying
it could be a real fact.
They've studied the guns, and people were just going like, there were people who were just like, nah.
I don't want to give away too much, but Civil War rules.
Dude, I'm fucking.
I'm fully McCusker for the Civil War.
Yes, dude. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'll do it. And I think I might maybe get the Spudman in for an episode. I don't know how to do it. Should I do it by myself? Because that'll be crazy. I tried to record an episode. It's crazy.
Recording stuff audio by yourself is.
It's crazy. I have an episode that's.
You'll get used to it.
Every minute.
You would get used to it.
Every minute stops by me being like, "What the fuck?"
Which would be
It would be funny.
Yeah.
And I've kept it. I kept the one. I was like, "This is the West." What the fuck am I calling it that for? Like, just like, I'm like, so we're gonna get into that. I'm like, why the fuck would I ever say that?
I would just do both. I would have people. It always is nice too to bounce stuff off of people. I'm very much looking forward to you and Spud talking Civil War, dude.
Spud's
That's gonna be
fired up about Stonewall Jackson right now.
Yeah,
that would be tight.
Dude, when you give him an audiobook, dude. Again, I think a lot of our fucking autistic pixie dust is around. He swears he's not autistic.
I don't think he's autistic. I think he's just crazy.
Yeah, so
I think Spud Dog's just wild.
I think he has like Vincent Van Gogh head or something.
Yeah,
he has this like he must have like constant tinnitus. He's a tortured artist, dude.
I texted him to apologize about the I was just kidding. He was like, thank God, but I couldn't tell if he was
no. I think he genuinely
fucking with me or was like, I'm relieved because that was something I was worried about, that you thought I was talking. I don't know.
He probably thought you were fucking throwing him under the bus, dude.
I would never.
Yeah. I don't think I know you wouldn't too.
I have nothing but love and respect for this Spud man.
Yeah, I think he just thought his old pal Shane.
Oh, do you think old Winfield's over there on the other side?
Shane, your last podcast cut me to the core.
I've been stricken down with the melancholy. I've seen brighter days, friend.
I don't know what that was. Your latest electric correspondence cut me down.
Damn it.
But yeah, I think
most of my research has been playing Civil War video games.
That counts.
It's the only way to research properly.
It counts, dude.
I got to put myself in the mind of the generals and be like, what would I do?
Oh, dude, for real, seriously. So what you should do is do the audio and then overlay it on you playing the paddle in the game. That would be pretty tight. I'm just spitballing here.
Yeah, true. I would want a video aspect of it.
That would be
if
you did a thing over a fucking like an Age of Empires Civil War game. That would be the funniest. Even if it was just totally unrelated of you just moving pieces. That would be so.
All right, I'll toss some of that in.
That'd be so fucking funny. Nice. But yeah, I think you should do it.
There's a video game, dude. There's a computer game I must get. And in order for me to get it, I would have to buy a desktop that's like super powerful.
Yeah.
And set up like monitor. I would have to set up a gaming station.
Dude.
For one game.
Become great, dude.
I could become the most elite. But it's called War of Rights.
Yeah.
It fucking rules.
Yeah.
All right, you play as one soldier. It's multiplayer, Civil War. But you
Play
have
as
to
one
like
soldier?
You play as a guy, but you have to like dudes like do their role.
Yeah.
Like you stand in a line and walk, and then somebody's like, aim, fire, and then like you all march around together.
What?
There's guys that like just hold the wheel of a cannon, and someone's like, all right, 2 to the left, and you just sit there.
What?
Aim. You gotta see it.
It's full of
I'm gonna
immersion.
show you War of Rights.
Please do.
I gotta get in on this.
You might
It's
have
just
to.
nerds that are willing to simulate a battle. Like nobody's yelling the N-word.
That's
Nobody's, although probably if they should simulate it, if you're the rebels, if you're the rebels, you should holla.
nice. You think they'll holler?
You should holla out.
They were gentlemen. They probably weren't hollering.
The rebel holla?
You think that was like, yeep?
That's what they used to do.
True.
used to
They
get
did
the
have those
rebel holla.
all-black Union battalions. There was probably some very, very mean
There were probably
things
some
said.
people that were unhappy about, dearest Margaret, you wouldn't believe what I saw today on the field. You believe this? He just breaks that character. They're fucking letting them fight. We sure gave them a licking, though. We tortured them to death after no surrender. they would kill. They did some fucked up things.
I'm
Like
sure.
if they ran into a brigade of buffalo soldiers,
Yeah.
they'd take them out, which,
That's mean.
that was not nice.
No, not at all.
Yeah. I told you why they called them buffalo soldiers, right?
No.
It was like the
That
Native
was a Bob
Americans.
Marley song.
It is.
I know.
It's about buffalo soldiers.
Why did they call them that?
The Native Americans were racist against black dudes.
What?
And they were like, they have the hair of the buffalo. And they like wouldn't scalp them. They were like, they thought black dudes were gross.
What?
Yeah, Native Americans are mean, dude. They're mean. That's why we had to give them what for? We were like, stop being racist.
True.
And also give us all of the whole country.
True. We were just white liberals.
White
Dude.
liberal.
We were like, excuse me?
Columbus was woke, dude. He landed and he was like, what did you say?
Give me back my basket of fruit.
Yeah.
And
Oh
also
my God.
Louisiana. Damn,
Right.
dude.
We gotta switch. Let's switch over.
Let's rip it over.
World War One.
And he had a fucked up arm,
Yeah.
and the Russian guy would make fun of him.
Yeah.
Basically, that apparently that's a big start for the war.
Wasn't it like my leg?
Kaiser Wilhelm.
Yeah, Kaiser Wilhelm, and who was the guy who came before him? Who
There was a guy named Bismarck. That was
Bismarck.
big. Yeah.
He apparently fucked. Bismarck was apparently pretty good at what he was doing, and he completely
Bismarck was the guy.
fucked up all his shit.
Yeah, he was fucked up.
Yeah, dude. He had a short arm, and his mom would just write letters being like, "Oh, the sight of him just disturbs me." It was terrible.
Yeah.
They're
The
so
Tsar-
sad.
The Tsar and the king would
Yep.
make fun of him
They hated
for
him.
his little tiny arm.
So then he's
He's like, "All right,
when
let's
he was
go."
little, they would be like, "You have to be able to ride a horse." And he would just fall off the horse
Yeah.
because he couldn't grip it, and he would sit there as a little boy and just cry over and over. His mom would just like he'd come back to his mom, and his mom would just look away and be like, "Jesus Christ,
Your arm's fucking
you
gross.
freak, get back on that horse."
How little was the arm?
It was short enough to the point where he was like a tall, strapping man.
Do you have like a Nemo arm?
He had a bit of a bird wing going on.
Dang.
I don't know, but
Yeah. Did it have
I'd like to
hands?
see it.
apparently though that was a big thing though, because then he ended the. They had a secret alliance.
Yeah,
Germany had a
he
secret
hides it.
alliance with
Ooh.
Russia. What was it?
He's got, he's got a little bird hand.
Let me see that thing.
Thing's fucked up, dude.
Yeah, man, he had a little guy. So, dude, they had it going on. Whatchamacallit, Bismarck had it going on where they had France isolated, and they were looking pretty good. But then Wilhelm stepped in and was like, "Yo,
Realpolitik, dude.
fuck you, Russia," and then
Yeah.
told England like, "We're starting a navy. Fuck you guys," which was like England was like, "Yeah, we just can't have that. You fucking idiots." So apparently he was a big. Was it correct to say that Wilhelm II was a big start to the First World War, or big factor in it?
Yeah, he was.
He caused it.
Yeah.
What a dickhead. What a fucking asshole, dude.
His fucking dickhead cousins should have chilled.
They should have, dude.
Do you think a podcast is going to start World War III?
A podcast?
Yeah, it's going to start World War III.
No, it's going to end it, bro. This podcast might end.
This is definitely going to end
it. Hold up. I got to find out about this book.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was pretty I didn't know. It is cool learning stuff about that. Like, I had no idea.
Yeah.
I know, like, people
history
say that-
rocks.
History does rock, but everyone's like,
It's the best.
they didn't know how it started. Isn't that a thing? They didn't know how World War I started. Like, there's like, they don't know exactly the why of it.
Yeah, no one really does.
But I think it was just king spazzing. I think people were all just king spazzing.
Yeah, I mean that's the textbook answer.
Yeah, because there was for real, like, because there was the British lady was married to the Prussian.
They were all the same family.
Yeah, but then what would happen is the mom would be like, "I'm gonna raise you the English way," and you'd be like, "Yo," the German dad would be like, "Dude, shut the fuck up about that English bullshit."
So then they would get it. He'd be like fucking.
Archduke Franz Ferdinand got assassinated.
But that because they were tied in with Austria. They think that's why they did it. The English set it up to get him shot, so they knew that would draw Germany.
I think the English wanted.
That's what Wilhelm claims in his letter to Hitler. He wrote Hitler a letter where he was like,
I know those letters. I know those letters.
They fucked me, Hitler. Yeah. Hitler, I like what you're doing, bro.
Yeah.
Wilhelm was the worst guy ever.
Wilhelm was against Hitler. Then he had to be like, actually, you're the man.
Got on the bandwagon.
Yeah, he had to get on the bandwagon.
He started being true.
Bismarck was wild too. Yeah, he was like, nah.
He wasn't with it.
He was geezed up. I think they were thinking about bringing Bismarck back during the Weimar Republic in between.
Really?
And he was too geezed up.
He couldn't do it.
Yeah.
When was it like?
He was the man. Bismarck was the man. He had it going on. Dude, they had a secret alliance with Russia. They didn't tell all these other countries, like, yeah, by the way, we're in alliance with Russia. And fucking Wilhelm got up there and was like, yeah, we're ending that. He's like, fuck them.
Yeah.
We might fuck you guys up. And they're like, what the fuck, dude? I'm sorry I called you a fucking pussy. It is funny to think about World War I starting from being like, yeah, that guy's a fucking pussy, dude.
It's 3 fucking dumbass brothers.
I know. It's crazy.
Cousins.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Just started battling each other.
And then everybody died.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
That's so bad. Meanwhile,
8 million fucking horses died, dude. All because of those fucking cousins.
Nobody talks about that.
Think about those horses you like. Imagine 8 million of them getting fucking smoked by artillery shells.
My steeds.
All your steeds getting gassed.
Nobody fights like family, dude.
Dude, did you ever get into fucking how they kill? Did you ever get into how they do slaughterhouses now?
I saw a video of a pig on a conveyor belt that made me kind of sad. But what do you mean?
Dude, Brittany was asking me, like, how do they kill cows? And I'm like, it's the fucking No Country for Old Men bolt.
Yeah.
But that's apparently a temporary paralyzer. And if they don't, so with cows, they try to hit them into like a state of shock so then they can kind of they call it desanguinize them, like drain the blood out, like slit their throat, drain the blood out of the body. But there's studies done. I don't know if these are like PETA studies, but they're saying that like 20% of the cows actually don't hit the state of shock, so they're just fucking throats are slit. And then chickens are like tied by their feet like 400 at a time. And they get hit with like a hard electric shock. So the idea is like they're going to induce a heart attack in the chickens, and then they slit their throats and drain. Dude, I was reading about this. Like, this is fucking.
Don't look
insane.
into slaughterhouses, dude.
Oh, it's so bad.
Don't look into fucking Muslim slaughterhouses.
What do?
They get rowdy.
They bless it up.
They bless it. I mean,
I
think they
make
fucking.
They face it.
I think they curvy sword slit their throat.
Did they really?
Like facing Mecca or some shit.
Yeah, that means it's good to eat. That's that good chicken.
Something like that.
It's that good chicken. My grandfather used to brag about snapping chickens' necks.
Nice.
He's like, you grab them by the neck and snap it, and you pull their feathers out, and they drain their blood out on your front porch. I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
It probably feels nice to snap a chicken's neck.
Yeah.
It's probably satisfying.
Yeah, I guess when you do it, when it's done, you're like, I'm about to munch. It is the microwave.
Yeah.
You're like, sweet, I'm about to munch.
Yeah.
it was 30 seconds, but like, I'm about to munch.
Yeah, the death thing, the closest thing I've come is just smacking a fucking mouse with a shoe. And it is very nice when it's done.
Yeah.
I felt really bad about that until he died.
Yeah. And it's over.
Once he's dead, it's like, this is trash now.
Yeah, I think about that when I smash bugs. I'm like, this is kind of fucked.
I stay away from smashing bugs.
I try not to, but it's
I avoid it,
I'm in a house of all girls, dude. I can't be like, those dudes are not fucking respecting all sentient beings. They're like, murder it, please.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right. So I have to like murder bugs. I'm like, bro, I'm sorry. I'm like, really, like, I'm sorry, dude. I got to fucking crush you.
You got to go.
Try to explain. I'm like, these are house spiders. These are beneficial. They're going to kill other things. They're like, we don't like them. I'm like, sorry, spiders. I'm Pontius Pilate. I'm like, I'm washing my hands. Yeah. I just fucking smish a bunch of little spiders in my throat. I'm like, sorry, guys.
Crucify him. Crucify him. Are you sure?
He's far. What did he do? I mean, these guys aren't even going to bite you. But I do, although I am paranoid about these.
I like the bumblebees. You gotta leave
nice.
those boys alone.
There was a bumblebee dying. Jackson stepped on one. But he just fucking like jumped up and just walked away. I saw the bumblebee just like scurrying around on the ground. I was like, brother, go into the night, brother.
Yeah.
Smash him. But yeah, I've been killing a lot of bugs. I'm not happy about it.
You gotta let stink bugs go too.
Stink bugs? Oh, dude. Those ones
They're so
I
harmless.
capture them and I throw them out. Yeah. We had some Airbnbs where she's like, kill that stink bug. I'm like, I'm not. And
let him walk.
I capture it. Dude, even flies. Do you have a fly in your house?
I hate flies, dude.
Open the door.
Smash a fly.
Yeah, but all you got to do is open your door.
Yeah, then 10 more of those fuckers get in there.
Well, if you have I used to have a screen door. So I'd open it and they go right to the screen. Dude, I'm telling you, I used to do this all the time. I'm like, I'd watch my wife chasing around like a crazy lady. I'm like, dude, watch this. You open the door. They land on the screen in 2 seconds. Then you open the screen and they fly out. Just a little fucking fly hack. This is a little fly. You heard it here first, dude. I'm telling you, I spent a lot of time observing them, and I was like, "There's got to be an easier way."
Spent a lot of time observing flies.
Yeah, dude. It's like I'm like, dude, they are naturally trying to get outside. They don't. You think because the thought is like this motherfucker thinks he lives here, dude, and they think they're all up in your house.
Yeah,
They're trying. They're like, what is this?
They
They've truly entered another.
They
dimension.
like landing on you.
Do you think so?
I know
They're
they
going,
like landing on you.
Dude,
No,
dude,
no.
Hey,
They're going, we're
how
here
do
to
you
get
get out of here,
you.
mister?
No,
I'm lost.
no, they won't grow up, dude.
Hello, I'm a nice fly.
I think they just land on stuff and shit on it. I don't think they even eat. I think they just shit on everything. But they do have those little fucking nasty little siphons. They just land on stuff and go land on a hot dog and just wipe shit on it.
I like when I'm going to kill one and I see him doing his little fucking hand thing. I
His
go, this guy
bullshit.
has no idea. This guy has no idea. I'm going real slow. I'm gonna go.
Yeah, that fucks them up.
Go real slow.
Looks like the fly's like, I'm about to hit a lick.
Yeah.
You hit him with the eclipse. Yeah, the slow eclipse.
Gotta go real slow. Ew.
Yeah, gross.
Fucking bled.
Yeah, that is
It's
nasty.
a big fucking fly. It had blood.
Yeah, it's true.
So much blood.
This little fly heart. Flies have hearts? Look that up.
I would say certainly, right?
They have hearts. I would imagine they do. Everything. Does
You
everything
can
have a heart?
imagine
Flies are little drones, dude. They don't have anything.
I made it. They'd have to have hearts. I'd imagine they have little hearts.
animals all have to have hearts.
I hope so. I don't know, man. You get these different-
Jellyfish. Jellyfish don't have hearts.
They don't. They have like four
I don't even
different
think
brains.
jellyfish have brains. Yeah.
They have like their arms are controlled independently of other
Yeah.
things. So it's kind of fucked up.
The flies don't have hearts like humans, but they have a tube-like structure that pumps their blood.
What the
throughout
fuck is
There's
their
a
heart?
heart, dude.
What are they trying to say? It just doesn't. They don't love like us.
How many hearts do
feel.
cows have?
I don't know.
Cows have one heart.
They have like 9 stomachs.
Yeah,
One
they
heart.
got a lot of stomachs though.
They got
go
10
nuts
stomachs for
on
processing
stomachs.
grass.
Both stomachs.
Yeah, they got 9 stomachs, 1 heart. That's the cow. That's the cow slogan, dude.
That's awesome.
9 stomachs, 1 heart.
Do cows have 4 or 7 stomachs?
They have 4 stomachs.
Cows technically have 1 stomach,
What? You heard it here first.
but it has 4 distinct compartments.
Really?
Yeah, the rumen, reticulum, omasum, and abomasum.
So it's all one stomach, but it's broken down into 4 compartments.
Yeah.
One makes milk.
They're udders.
So
They're pussies.
Mike,
They're
they're
cow
like-
pussies.
It like feeds the.
Yeah, it's the same. It's the mammary glands, dude.
Now we're saying words, and I like it.
Yeah, the mammary. It's the milk glands. They're connected to the pussy. I don't know how they work. Connected to the pussy. So here's how it
Sean, what
works.
are you about to jump in and say?
Sean, there's
I
4.
was just
Let's have it. What do you say?
no, I was just making suckling noises into the microphone.
Oh, that's
Oh,
good.
dude, man, what the fuck? I'm trying to
that's
talk
good.
science.
We're talking
Auditory
science. We're talking
experience.
animal science. Fly
Yeah.
hearts.
Forgive me.
There's
Fly tube.
your stomach. You eat food, it goes into your stomach, and then it goes down to your butthole, and then it just hits your pussy and hits the milk glands. It all comes out.
That's the science I'm talking about.
I knew anything Matt says, you're gonna be like, he's right.
He broke it down.
I don't know how that works actually. The milk glands.
I don't think it would be that hard to figure out.
It's got to go stomach to titties for real. If we're going to be serious about this, and get to the
You
bottom
mean
of it.
like? Well, no. I mean, I'm sure it's just the nutrients absorbed from the stomach.
That's what I'm saying.
Create
So it's
the milk, but
Stomach
it's
to
not
titties
like
pipeline.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's not. Yeah. There's not like a
It's
crazy.
not there's
straw.
something in there. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, whoa, was there any milk drinking? Separate. Send that up to the tits.
Nope. Just vodka again. Bring it out. Bring it up to the tits.
Cigarettes.
Perfect for the child.
What do you do if you see a lady pregnant smoking? Do you say anything? Keep going.
I go, nice. She's a slut.
Nice. Yeah. Get her digits.
Yeah, what
You
are
let me
doing?
know when you're done with that baby.
Call me in 9 months. Once you're all healed up, give me a call.
True. Get them back when they're back with the
I'm
kids.
gonna shatter that thing
I'm telling you, man. They probably get so horny, dude.
while pregnant.
Oh, I know that for a fact. That's
Yeah.
true. I'm saying that is true. The afterwards, I think women hit their peak horniness after they have kids
Yeah.
because they start going like, "Oh, okay, now I know why I need all these resources," and they go, "Now I'm super horny. I have to get horny if I want to get money."
Yeah.
I should just go to sleep.
Yeah. You seem sleepy.
I've been up at 5 a.m. every day.
Yeah, you've been. I can
Not
tell.
today.
I can tell when you're in sleep mode. It's
I know.
fun.
I'm in total
You
sleep.
hit just
I'm
full
gonna-
book
this
mode.
is my
When you
screensaver.
get tired, you go, "Here's the book I just read, word for word."
Dude, the Diesel book is sick.
I agree. It's funny you say that to me because it instantly got recommended to me on Audible.
Really?
Yeah, Audible might be listening.
How far do you live from here, Matt?
20 minutes.
Dude, I gotta come there to drive you to the podcast.
Oh, for sure. I need full fucking door-to-door service. I've been getting up at 5 a.m. every fucking day. Well,
For-
4 days.
For
days
what,
now.
dude? Are you on the
It's
mark?
my super concentrated writing time.
Yeah.
It's been so fun. But, dude, you get up at 5 a.m. and the rest of your day is ruined.
Yeah.
My face is like dry and hot. It feels fucked up.
Yeah.
I've been walking around the last 4 days just like totally bewildered.
That's funny you say that. If I wake up too early, my face does the same thing.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Dude, and then I was doing this for 4 days in a row, and I was productive. I'm happy I was getting stuff done. But then I would just pound. I wouldn't eat anything. I would just pound coffee, and you start feeling like fucking Cyrax, dude. You feel like you're just made of machinery.
Yeah.
You're just walking around like. And if I get an ounce of shit from Brittany, I'm like, what the fuck are you like? Spaz, dude. Yeah.
Shooting that at her.
Full fucking
Missiles
spaz.
come out. Yeah.
Dude, my heart's at 180 beats a minute. I'm like, I gotta stop. I gotta get out of this coffee life, dude. The coffee life, I have to get out of it. It's a vicious trap.
Yeah.
It's a cry for help.
The coffee life?
Oh, I'm so sensitive to it, dude. I'm like cracked out on it. I get fucking whacked, and then I
thought you were
crack.
I don't remember.
Like Tupac apparently got wrongfully accused of rape.
Tupac was in the room. It was in a hotel or
Oh,
something.
he was just chilling.
I don't know.
Just chilling with it. He was guilty more of just chilling.
Tyson,
with
I
his-
think, was found guilty,
Really?
but that doesn't. Who knows? I don't want to besmirch the man because Tyson does rule. And I saw a journalist try to bring that up to Tyson.
Yeah.
And Tyson was not happy about it.
I fucking bet.
He was on like a morning news show, and the guy was like, "Well, you've been arrested for rape," and he was like, "You're a real piece of shit, asshole." He's like, "Why do you say that?" He's like, "You bring me on here, you're a real piece of shit."
So in the Tyson case, Tyson was accused of raping 18-year-old beauty pageant contestant Desiree Washington. Was found guilty by an Indiana jury.
All right, so he's innocent. He's innocent. Indiana jury?
Yeah. Tyson's doing his best. He's like, I didn't listen, Your Honor. I did not rape that bitch. And they're like,
that is not appropriate. This is the Hoosier State, young man.
dude, Indiana jury sounds formidable. They might have flown in an Indiana jury on Tupac. Like, we need an Indiana jury.
And Indiana jury is every black dude's worst nightmare. That's bad news.
Oh, that's a tough crowd, dude. They probably like at the beginning of it, they're like, Your Honor, we've reached your conviction. They're like, we didn't do the thing. Guilty.
Yeah, the Indiana jury, they just go back to deliberate. They just sit in the room, watch fucking Jeff Dunham for 3 hours, come back out.
Guilty.
They watch puppets.
Yeah, Indiana's apparently got that rep, dude.
It's Clan City, bro.
When I chill in Chicago, because every now and again, if you're from Chicago, you'll dip to Indiana to get some gas.
Go to Gary.
Some gas real quick. But it's like, dude, the drive, or if you're gonna go to like a casino, there's casinos in Indiana. But yeah, I know
Indiana's
Brittany's
Notre Dame.
family is
Notre Dame's
none
right
too
there.
excited to drive through Indiana. They're always like, be careful.
First off, the cops pull everybody over nonstop there.
Motherfuckers, yeah.
So I'm sure when they see someone from Chicago coming through, they're like, get the fuck out of Indiana. They probably hate Chicago. Yeah, dude, if you drive through, because I drove from,
You think they're
Chicago
erecting like
to-
Chief Keef free zones? They're like, Chief Keef free zone, dude.
I mean, dude, if you're a guy from Indiana and you saw the Chief Keef music video,
Oh, God.
you'd be like, we got to build a wall. We cannot let Chief Keefs get into Indiana. We got to protect our guard. Indiana sucks.
They're just always on the lookout for dreadheads in the lobby. They're like,
There's going to be some dreadheads in the lobby, dude. Yeah, Gary, Indiana. Have you ever seen that?
No,
That's where Michael Jackson's from.
oh, that's where they're from?
You drive through there, it's like a town of sheds.
Oh,
It's disgusting. Yeah, it's a horrible, horrible place.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to like rural, poor populations, dude, and it's like, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
But
Anyway,
like you were saying, just about the science, typically.
the science behind euthanizing our homeless population,
The studies look promising.
it would help. It would help the environment.
Big time.
But this is like we talked about, like in that book, White Trash, and like all that. Like when there's a new world, like the new world, it's basically like us being like, all right, we got to colonize the moon. Most of the people that go there first are gonna die.
Yeah.
We should just send all the homeless to the moon. Let them figure
Suit
it
'em
out
up.
up there.
Hell yeah, suit them up.
Just in case there's aliens up there, just in case there's something that needs fought. Something that needs to be attacked. Let's get these guys up there.
That's not a bad. I mean, that is literally. They just sent like debt peons down to fucking down to America, and they're like, all right. They just mulched. They just mulched America with just fucking poor people. They're like,
Yeah. Go fertilize the land with your blood and bones. You peasants. You owe me money.
yeah.
Go fight.
There was like a bad year where it rained too much and no one could grow food. And they're like, all right, we own you guys now.
Yeah.
Off to America.
You're going to have to go fight bears. We don't even know what those things are.
You were unsuccessful at battling the elements, and now we own you.
Yeah.
It's like
take
get out
on
there.
Rattlesnakes.
Damn.
They didn't have rattlesnakes.
No minks either.
They had no idea what a rattlesnake was. All of a sudden, there's snakes hissing at them that attacked you.
Oh.
The European snakes would run away. The
Jesus
rattlesnakes,
Christ.
rattlesnks will attack you. Like they'll come after you.
They don't even. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ.
So these peasants are getting like chased by snakes. They're like, what the fuck is this?
Looking out of it, and they looked and went, ugh.
Oh yeah, dude, you told me that. It's
It was
insane.
hilarious.
That's because we
Shit.
gave them what for at Gettysburg, dude.
I know.
That's what we fought for.
dude? That's prancing on them, dude.
That's what we fought for.
Fuck yeah,
Interracial sniz.
definitely, dude.
That's what, dude. That was the call of the 20th Maine when they fixed
Right.
bayonets. They were like,
For
"Fuck
sure.
pussy."
Oh yeah, dude. Some dude had a vision of like BBW porn. It was like, oh, I had a vision.
He woke up in the middle of the night, guys. We got to do this.
On this day, my life does not matter.
Oh yeah.
What matters is the
Speech.
spirit
Oh,
of the troops.
guy before the bayonet charge stood up on a rock, and they're like, "You got to get down. You're gonna get shot." And he was like, "My life doesn't fucking matter, dude. We got to get the boys fired up." And then two bullets went through his intestines, and he died 4 days later.
People get fired up.
The boys got fired up, and
Yeah.
they fought like demons. They charged down that bro. This was the Rochester Racers. This is the Rochester
gotta
racehorses. You don't understand. The boys from Rochester just saw their man get his guts ripped out. They said, "Let's fix bayonets and let's charge."
Some
and this
dude-
is Matt. I'm going to tell you something.
Yeah.
This is 1863.
Okay.
We're two years into the war.
Prime Civ War.
Bro, there hasn't been one successful bayonet charge yet. If you're a bayonet charge, it is a desperate move. Things aren't looking good.
I think you would
Over.
agree with that.
Imagine
I think
how-
you could go ahead. I think you would agree with that.
Imagine how girly those guys looked once they realized the bayonet charge didn't work. Like, like,
Dude, yeah,
drop their
trying
gun
to
and
get
run
out of the
away.
way from a bayonet. But then this was it. This was the most successful. The boys from Rochester charged down that hill, gave those Alabamians what for?
Yeah.
And then you know
fuck
who
them
heard
up.
that? Old Joshua Chamberlain up there with the 20th Maine waiting. He said, "Boy, if they're charging, we're charging. Fix bayonets. Let's fucking get down there and fuck people up, dude."
Yeah, they had fired so much that their guns were totally jammed. They couldn't get
the
couldn't-
resin from the
yeah.
gunpowder was stuck in the barrel. They couldn't even pump the fucking bullets in it.
I mean, it is a bad idea to be like, these guys with guns, we're going to charge them with knives.
Oh yeah, it's literally it hadn't worked yet in the Civil War.
But
bayonet charge.
once you break the line, dude, it is like, fuck.
Once a bunch of dudes coming downhill with like spears screaming.
It takes a minute,
This
too, to
guy-
load those things.
The bayonet.
No, the fucking the
Oh
powder
yeah, you had
shit.
time to like watch a guy coming at you like, oh fuck,
Yeah.
fuck, I hope I get it.
The Alabamians too thought they were taking an empty hill.
Yeah, these are the guys that were walking
Yeah.
up on that empty hill.
They were like, "Oh,
perfect.
it's empty," and then all of a sudden the Rochester Racers are coming down.
Planets,
Full
planets
tilt
aligned on that.
downhill.
Full
No,
tilt.
but this is after several attacks.
Is
You
it?
think-
Yeah.
How many do you think
Okay.
fell? Did you ever run fast down a hill and you're like, oh,
Bro,
fuck, I'm going too fast?
I would fall running right now. If I had to sprint 20 yards, I would trip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These guys were running down like a very rocky, very, tons of trees.
Fuck.
Big boulders too. Like this was a pretty rocky hill.
Yeah.
Just sprinting straight down.
We've lost it, dude. We've lost
We
that.
are soft.
Yeah, I would be going. I'd be like, you know what? I'm gonna go get reinforcements. I'm gonna.
Dude, I would have
I'd
been the
be
guy like,
fighting to
don't
go.
stand on that rock, dude. You're gonna get shot.
The fuck
Yeah.
down.
What are you
doing? Get the fuck down.
Yeah, we've lost that, man. We needed that back.
I was even thinking that. We were talking in the car. I was like, dude, imagine back then they were like the South had all the tough guys. All the North, they were all city boys. It's like, dude, those city boys in 1863 must have been the rootinest, tootinest,
Yeah,
dirtiest motherfuckers
Bad,
on earth.
Yeah.
motherfuckers,
Well, you talking about
yeah.
like the factory workers?
yeah.
but
They were
it's like
living in tenements
the
and shit.
story of the Civil
Yeah.
War, like one of the overall like themes is like the North had more people, but they weren't as good of soldiers. Like they weren't tough. The country boys were tough. It's like, dude, by today's standards, those are the toughest dudes imaginable.
Yeah, exactly.
A
Yeah.
fucking New York fucking factory worker in 18... A fucking dead rabbit.
Yeah, some guy who just got in the hold
Bill the
of a
Butcher.
ship. Yeah,
it's
yeah,
Bill
yeah.
the Butcher.
Yeah, some dude just fucking floated here.
Floated
yeah,
here, and
yeah.
they're like, you're on the blue team. Get up and defend that hill.
Yeah.
What the fuck is this?
Here's a gun. Here's your jacket.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, we lost it. We need to get back to more civic minded.
How about this? Now we're going to go watch the Fighting Irish. We saw
Yeah.
a statue to Father Corby, Matthew.
Yeah.
Well, tell me what you think about this.
Fodder
Oh, Father Corby. Father Corby blessing the boys before
at the Civil War.
at Gettysburg. Standing there like this, blessing the boys. Bit of a
there's-
statue to Father Corby.
Someone's got to know the name of that painting.
Father Corby then went on to become the president of the University of Notre Dame.
Stop.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
The
We're
Irish
just
have to
tying
win.
it together.
This is crazy.
This is it, man.
This
The
is
Irish have
crazy.
to win. You know what we could do?
What?
You have to leave right now, don't you?
Yeah.
You're such a sissy. I hate it. God, you're a sissy. You're a sissy, dude.
Go watch kickoff.
We could go watch kickoff and then record.
Noir, yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to be like that, where it's like fucked up.
Yeah.
It's like, yo,
Like
this
when you're
movie's-
playing zombies in Call of Duty, basically. Yeah.
This movie's fucked up, bro. It's
Oh, and there's
spooky.
jazz.
But then there was just scenes where they would blast like Indian music. I don't even know how to describe it. These scenes in the
Like-
movie 8mm, there's scenes where it's like almost like Arabic, like
Oh, I thought you meant like, I was tripping about like Native American.
But then
music
also it bordered on Native American. It was just something
yeah.
that they would just blast throughout the movie. Anytime there was like a panic or they were like driving through LA, it would be playing music that you would play in like a scene if you were in like a market in India.
Yeah.
Like it made zero sense. And I
Yeah.
think they were trying to like throw you
Yeah,
off.
trying to be cool,
But
yeah.
it literally was. So then we still watch it. Great cast, by the way. Gandolfini. Cage. More like a goat.
Nick
Cage.
Cage.
Sure, one.
Yeah, dude. Hunk.
Not that much of a hunk, in my opinion.
No, he's not. I'm kidding.
Not a hunk.
He's not.
Not a hunk. But there's a scene though, like so it's about 3 dudes that killed a girl on camera, and it was a snuff film. Very spooky. And Nicolas Cage sees the film and investigates it and tries to find who did it. And eventually he finds this dude who's the Russian guy from The Big Lebowski. You remember that guy?
Remember him, yeah.
He literally plays the exact same character.
Yeah.
He's that guy. He's a nihilist. Like, we make spooky films here.
Yeah, he's.
You've dug too deep and you found us making spooky films. And he's like in a warehouse, like shooting a crossbow at like a literal cross. And he's like, and Gandolfini's just Tony Soprano.
So he's just in there like, hey.
Yes. So
They
his,
hired me to
his
stand
character abducts children and murders them on camera and is like, hey, what are we doing here, huh, boss? Like, what? And he's teamed up with like a Satanist Russian and the Machine, who's just a guy with a BDSM mask that never talks.
Oh, that
And there's a
sounds
scene
horrible.
where this lawyer who backstabbed Nicolas Cage
Unthinkable.
and was in on the investigation. He pulls out a gun and tells the guy, the Russian Satanist with the crossbow, he's like, put that fucking crossbow down. The Russian goes, okay, whoop, and just shoots him in the fucking chest with a fucking cross. And I was like, while we're watching, I was like, dude, this is the worst fucking movie I've ever seen. He's like, I know. He had to concede.
Really?
It was nice. It was a nice concession. That was a tough one. I was like, I cannot. I'm like, dude, this is the worst movie I've seen.
Did you put the other movie back on?
No.
You didn't give Hartnett a
I
spin?
should have put Hartnett back on and be like, now tell me you don't
You
like
should have
this.
reigned supreme, yeah.
But I think 30 Days a Night was also bad. I just saw it when I was younger.
yeah.
And probably just like, man, this guy's
What's
awesome.
it about?
It's a town in Alaska who experiences 30 days of night. The sun doesn't come back up for a month.
Damn.
And then vampires come. And the vampires are mean.
I
dude.
need your take on a hunk related issue.
Yeah.
I'm gonna show you the originals.
It's good you're wearing a Letterman jacket for the hunk issue.
Oh, dude.
For the hunk episode? You basically look like you're on Tiger Bait.
All right, I'm gonna show you the originals.
Josh Hartnett might be
I
Shrek
need to
1. I
tell-
don't care what anybody says.
Dude. All right, so these are the original brother. These are the 2 brothers who are the originals.
Those were your guys?
These are my guys. These
are your guys?
This is Klaus.
Oh.
This is Klaus.
Wait, this is recent, dude.
This is Elijah, dude. Who do you think's more of a hunk?
Hold on, let me see you for Klaus.
I'll give you one to Klaus. Oh, hold
Wait,
on.
this is the show, the
This
originals?
is the show, the originals.
So
yeah.
they're vampires.
Yeah, these guys.
The sexiest,
the original vampires.
the sexiest monsters.
100%, dude. I mean, werewolves are like they're pretty sexy, but they're more like
Werewolves-
down to the earth.
If I had to pick a guy from Twilight to fuck, it would have been the werewolf.
You really?
Is it Taylor? Taylor. His name's Taylor, right?
Taylor Lautner.
Wasn't he fucking Taylor Swift?
There's Klaus.
Or do they just have the
Klaus
same name?
Michelson.
I'd have to get these guys' personalities. He seems like a bad boy.
He's an absolute bad boy. So,
But
okay,
this other guy seems like the professional on the squad.
100% right.
Yeah.
Klaus Michelson's an out of control bad boy, dude. His dad would always beat
What's
him.
hotter than
His
that?
dad hated fucking vampires. His dad didn't like magic. The mom was magic. The dad wasn't. They were
Dad
settlers.
hates magic.
Hates magic.
But he knows magic's real.
Oh, for sure.
The
His
dad has seen magic.
His wife's a witch.
All right.
So, but his mom was like,
I get not liking magic if you don't believe it,
no, he's seen it.
but he's seen it.
It's an abomination, dude. He didn't know his mom. Their mom like turned them into vampires or like saved them. I think from I don't know, some like disease or something. And then Elijah, dude, made a promise. He let his little brother. The little brother would get beat all the time. Also, I think the dad got cucked and the little brother was someone else's brother. But he turned a blind eye while his dad beat his
And
brother.
I have to take an oral cream pie from one of them.
Yeah,
Is what you're telling me.
yes. You want the bad boy, the psycho bad boy with
I
a
want the-
troubled past.
I want the
Or
business
the
boy.
professional dude. He made a vow to his brother he would always protect him no matter
All right.
what.
If one of those dudes is holding the back of my head and pressing it as hard as they can against their pelvis, I want it to be the guy with the suit. You know?
What? Not the guy in the leather jacket, dude?
Sounds like you want the leather jacket.
I don't.
You want the leather daddy.
Nah, dude.
Who do you like?
There's a guy.
You like the black guy.
There's a guy that
You like the black guy.
There's a guy that cucks them and fucks their sister. What? Well, I mean, he doesn't cuck them, but he just like starts fucking their sister, and Klaus gets super fucking pissed because that was his protege, the black dude. Who was
Sure,
hot.
that's why he's pissed. He's like, no fucking protege is gonna date my daughter or sister. Fucking protege lover ass sister.
Oh man.
Yes, dude, the spooky episode. I can't believe how scary it is.
Oh
in
my
here.
God, it's
Are
so
you guys
scary.
scared?
How you guys feeling back there?
Lemaire, you had some hot takes before the episode started,
do it.
and I'm
Don't
not
do
sure
it,
you want to
dude.
share it with
Don't do it.
our listeners, but you
Don't
can. Good choice. Way to stand behind your beliefs.
I think it was one of those high epiphanies that fade away very quickly.
Damn, Hartnett on the beach.
Come on now.
Bro, Hartnett walking on the beach? You're going to
Not
tell me
bad.
he's not a hunk.
He's a hunk, dude. But
Thank you.
I wouldn't watch a movie with him. There's so many.
You wouldn't
hotter
watch a
actors.
movie with him?
I wouldn't. He wouldn't motivate. He's not.
We're number one.
I mean, dude, it's,
Have I been to church in the last 3 years? No.
you don't need to go. The church is in a dark period right now.
Yeah,
spiritually.
fuck all them.
Yeah, they're not really doing. They're not doing what they need to do right now.
Lemaire, you're a good Catholic.
Christian. They're different. We don't do
What
all
type
the
of
ritual.
Christian are you?
Non-denominational.
So you got like trans pastors?
Yeah, I'm one of those guys. Yeah.
Got like lesbian pastors that's just like, who gives a fuck about what God said? Let's just hang out together.
Dude, we're all right in the eyes of the Lord.
True.
True. I love Hitler.
Yeah. Said Jesus. We're done. Said
Not me.
Jesus. Said Jesus. I did a very religious dream last night, by the way.
Really?
Yeah,
What
I had a
happened to
dream.
you?
I was with my brothers, and I was like walking into a church, and I had, dude, it was actually kind of funny now that I think about it. I had like in my dream been like all of my cells and all the particles, the ones that know everything that's going on. I went, and it was like, it's like a stupid idea, but in dream I was just awestruck at being like, oh, they're the real things. And then I walked into a church, and I was walking like this, my sleeves like this.
Yeah.
The priest was like
Awesome.
this, and we looked at each other. The priest was kind of looking at me like, bro, you can't have your hands in your fucking sleeves.
Yeah, it's
And I
for
was
us, dude. You're copying.
watch me. Me and my brothers going to church, and then I went and peed in a big fountain. Then I woke up and, oh, I have to pee.
Very spiritual.
It was sick, though. It was a cool dream.
That's nice.
Yeah, it was pretty fun.
I had a dream Michael Che died.
Oh, no.
And I thought I was at his funeral, and I was like, "Fuck, I'm never getting that $10,000." For real, that happened. That happened this afternoon.
Did it really?
Yeah,
Start going through the, did they
I
have
fucked
cards?
up this morning.
Yeah,
I
man.
woke up at like 8.
I saw the text.
Yeah, I was pissed.
I'm always curious.
And then I went back to. I was like, I'm fucking tired. I went out and watched more Grant,
Nice.
and I was like, I'm gonna take a nap before this fucking workout. Terrible mistake. Woke up at 12:45. Had to be there at 1.
You're the dude's getting
I was
attacked. in the tent.
deadlifting within 10 minutes of waking up, dude. This shit blew dick.
You're like the Battle of Shiloh, dude.
Yeah,
You're the
I
guys
was.
getting shot in the tent.
Absolutely.
You woke up just,
Lick them tomorrow, though. Yeah, it's gonna be a long evening for me
Yeah.
after this.
What do you gotta do after
Like
this?
5 fucking sets at the Cellar.
That'll be cool.
It'll be all right. I don't have any new material. I should think
Just
of one.
make it all
I
up,
might just talk about Grant.
dude. Just
Just
make
be like,
it.
you guys don't even know anything about Ulysses S. Grant.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck's your guys' problem?
Trust me, it's daunting there.
Ah, yeah.
Trying to do new shit. They
that makes
actually,
sense.
because it's risky there.
Yeah.
They don't know who I am.
Yeah.
People in the audience have no idea. Like, you know what I mean? It's not like
True.
you're doing it in front of our fans where they're like,
Yeah.
that's funny.
That's
we know where
true.
you're coming from.
Yeah.
These are just people that are like, what the fuck? I try to do the Australia shit up front, and that
Well, they're pissed right. Yeah.
there's a lot
okay.
of stuff up front.
They're getting
that-
mad right away. Though.
they're-
Yeah,
yeah.
because they don't know you, so they're like, he means that.
Yeah.
He means that too.
He's being racist. I'm not going to listen to the rest of the bit to see if he gets out of it.
He's being mighty nationalistic against
Yeah.
these other countries, and I don't know that I feel.
I don't think he's being ironic. I think he's very seriously being a nationalist pig. What's wrong with that, dude? What's wrong with saying America's the best?
I mean, dude, Grant fucking.
Grant gave him what for?
I mean, they got it too good.
I
These-
do. I am done with the southern respect.
Yeah.
Fuck those
Were you a
boys.
gentleman there for a while?
Every once in a while, I'll go in phases where I look. You know, if I get into a Civil War phase,
Sip a little iced tea.
I'll go, damn, Stonewall was the man, or something like that. Then I got to snap out of it and be like, that was a fucking traitor, dude. That was a fucking traitor.
Yeah, dude.
Lincoln was the bro. Grant and Sherman were the bros.
Yeah.
Custer was the bro.
Yeah.
Even
Stonewall
fucking
has a
John
cool-
Brown was the bro.
Yeah, man. It's all Union, dude.
John
Yeah.
Brown was the bro.
Nah, it's all Union, bro.
Look at that. Father Corby, bro.
Yeah.
Jesus
you-
Christ, bro.
The bro.
Gabe Davis, bro. All Union. Although I think Gabe's from Florida, but whatever. He's in
Gabe
Buffalo.
Davis has Union colors on, though.
Yeah,
Blue. Buffalo Bills,
Yep.
blue.
absolutely. Here we go. All right, you ready to start? I got nothing. San Diego, what?
San Diego was.
Shout out to the teams.
Dude, San Diego's nice. The teams were nasty as hell.
Yeah.
I mean, we did have an unfortunate incident, dude. If you're constantly having coughing fits every time you smoke, there's a better way. You don't have to burn your lungs anymore. It's time to upgrade to a freeze pipe. Each piece from freeze pipe has a glycerin chamber so that you pop in the freezer for an hour. As the smoke passes through the chamber, it's cooled by over 300 degrees for a super easy on the
Whoa.
lungs toke. Personal endorsement. Yeah, I think it works, dude. I've been smoking meth a lot through these things lately.
Yeah.
Perfect. With a 4.4 star rating and
Yeah.
over.
If you're in your car having coughing fits constantly,
Yeah.
don't stop smoking.
Chill
There's
the
new
glycerin.
technology.
There's way new technology,
Yeah.
dude. Perfect.
Don't cough like a dumbass all the time.
With a 4. That is their problem. It is the temperature of the cloud.
Yeah.
That's the issue at hand.
Yeah.
With a
Love
4.4
cold
star
cloud.
rating and over 1,100 reviews, Freeze Pipe has been trusted by thousands of Americans for over 5 years. Have the coldest and smoothest hits at any party, whether you're into pipes, bongs, or bubblers. Freeze Pipe has you covered. So for a premium smoking experience at everyday great prices and free shipping, visit thefreezepipe.com and use code DRENCHED for 10% off your entire order. That's the THE freezepipe.com and code DRENCHED for 10% off.
Nice. Guys, summer's coming, which means hot weather and sticky balls. If you're tired of having everything down there all sweaty and stuck together, it's time to lose weight. Now, it's time to try Sheath. Again, don't fix your problems. There's technology. This underwear features 2 pouches, one for your dick and one for your fucking nuts.
I thought that was for my asshole, the other pouch.
Yeah. My prolapsed ass. To keep things separated, cool and breezy. It comes in tons of sweet patterns to help you look and feel great. I don't know about you, but I look fucking awesome in my patterned sheaths.
Crazy, dude.
I actually wear, that's all I wear.
I mean, you want to talk anteaters, dude.
Personal endorsement, that's all I wear. I get
Yeah.
the big anteater comes
The
out.
big anteater sticking out of my pattern sheet.
panties. For the ladies, check out Sheath Sports Bras. You stick your nipples in back. Check out Sheath Sports Bras, bikini briefs, and boy shorts. Go to sheathunderwear.com, use code DRENCH to get 20% off your first order. Plus Sheath's underwear, 100% money back guarantee. That's sheathunderwear.com, promo code DRENCH. Get Sheath underwear, support the show, support your balls. Wow.
Summer is coming up, and it's time to refresh your wardrobe so you can look and feel your best. True Classic has everything you need to upgrade your closet and your confidence. How hard is it to find good men's clothing? Difficult because I'm in the women's department.
Yeah, I'm in the women's department
I'm wearing
hiding.
dresses and
I'm
beating off.
hiding in between clothes racks, waiting. That's why it's hard for me to find it. I'm back there breathing heavily, breathing like Michael Myers through his mask in a fucking.
I'm like an alligator in a ladies' dressing room.
She's coming. She's coming. Yes.
Built and designed for a man's body, True Classic creates a blend of quality and comfort, giving you the best of both worlds. So, a real Wachowski. Sorry. Stock up on basics for their classic tees that have over 200,000 5-star reviews, or hit the gym with True Classic's performance essentials. Get comfortable and get going. And upgrade your wardrobe with True Classic. Get 25% off at trueclassic.com with code DRENCHED. Free shipping is included on purchases over $100, 100% risk-free guarantee with 30-day return policy. That's code DRENCHED at trueclassic.com. You can't go wrong. It's look good, feel good season.
My sweet TTs are down there.